Have you ever promised yourself, from tomorrow I will wake up early, I will study, I will improve my English, I will change my life, but after just a few days, everything goes back to normal? Why does this happen? Why do some people become successful step by step, while others stay stuck in the same place for years? What if I tell you, success does not come from big changes, it comes from very small habits. Just 1% improvement every day can completely change your life. Today, we are going to learn one of the world's most powerful books, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has changed the lives of millions of people around the world. It teaches us how tiny daily habits can make us successful, confident, healthy, and disciplined. And the best part? The ideas in this book are very simple and easy to follow. If you want to improve your English, studies, career, health, confidence, or daily routine, then this video can truly help you. So don't skip this video, because by the end, you may discover the small habit that can completely change your future. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Small habits have big power. This book teaches one simple truth. Small habits create big success. Many people think success comes from one big action, but this book says success comes from small improvements every day. The book gives a powerful idea. If you become just 1% better every day, your life becomes much better after 1 year. But if you become 1% worse every day, your life slowly becomes difficult. The author says if you improve 1% daily for 1 year, you can become almost 37 times better. But if you become 1% worse daily, you can go close to zero. Let's understand with an example. Imagine you want to improve your English speaking. If you study for 5 hours in 1 day and then stop for 10 days, you will not improve much. But if you practice for just 10 minutes every day, your English will slowly become natural. Small daily action is more powerful than big actions done only sometimes. Never ignore small progress. 1 page can become 1 chapter. 1 chapter can become 1 book. 1 sentence can become fluent English. Lesson 2. Forget about goals. Focus on systems instead. The author says many people believe that to succeed in life, we must set clear goals. For example, getting fit, earning more money, or improving relationships. Even the author followed this idea for many years. He set many goals, achieved some, but failed in many. Then he realized something important. Success does not depend only on goals. It depends more on the systems you follow every day. Goals are about what you want to achieve. Systems are about what you do every day to reach that goal. For example, if your goal is to win a match, your system is your daily practice. If your goal is to build a business, your system is your daily work, planning, and actions. Now think about this. If you stop thinking about the goal and only focus on your daily system, will you still succeed? Yes, you will. Because success comes from daily improvement, not from just thinking about the result. Like in sports, you don't win by watching the scoreboard, you win by playing well every day. Goals are not useless, they give direction, but systems create real progress. There are some problems when we focus too much on goals. First, winners and losers often have the same goals. Everyone wants to win, but only a few succeed. So goals are not the real difference. The real difference is the system they follow. Second, achieving a goal is only a short-term change. For example, if you clean your room once, it becomes clean. But if your habits don't change, it will become messy again. So the real problem is not the result, but the system behind it. Third, goals can delay your happiness. Many people think, I will be happy after I achieve my goal. So they keep waiting. But happiness should not depend on one result. When you focus on your system, you can feel satisfied every day. Fourth, goals can stop long-term progress. After achieving a goal, many people lose motivation. They go back to old habits. But if you focus on systems, you keep improving continuously. The purpose of goals is to win once, The purpose of systems is to keep improving forever. If you are not able to change your habits, it is not your fault. The problem is your system. Bad habits repeat because the system supports them. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Atomic habits are small habits, but they are part of a bigger system. Just like atoms build everything in the world, small habits build your life. Each small habit looks unimportant, but together they create powerful results. These habits grow slowly, like compound growth. In the beginning, you may not see results, but over time, small actions become big success. That is why small habits are not just small, they are powerful. If you want better results, then forget about setting goals. Focus on your system instead. Lesson 3. How your habits shape your identity and vice versa. There are 3 levels of change in life. The first level is outcomes. This is about results. For example, losing weight, writing a book, or winning a competition. Most people focus only on this level. The second level is process. This is about what you do every day. It includes your habits and routines. For example, going to the gym daily, keeping your desk clean, or practicing meditation. The third and deepest level is identity. This is about what you believe about yourself. It is your self-image. For example, I am a healthy person, or I am a disciplined learner. Outcomes are about what you get. Processes are about what you do. Identity is about what you believe. All these levels are important, but the real problem is where you start. Most people start with goals. They focus on results like, I want to lose weight, or I want to speak English fluently. This is called outcome-based thinking. But real and lasting change comes from identity-based thinking. This means you focus on who you want to become. For example, instead of saying, I want to learn English, you say, I am an English speaker. When you change your identity, your habits follow naturally, and when your habits change, your results also change. Lesson 4. The Habit Loop. How habits work. Now let's understand how habits actually work. Every habit follows a simple cycle. First, there is a signal. Something triggers your brain. Then comes a desire. You feel like doing something. Then comes the action. You actually do it. And finally, a reward. You feel good. Let's take a simple example. You hear your phone notification. That is the signal. You feel curious. That is the desire. You check your phone. That is the action. You see a message. That is the reward. Now your brain learns. This feels good, let's repeat it. That is how habits become automatic. So if you want to build good habits, you must understand this loop. Make good habits easy and rewarding. Make bad habits difficult and boring. That's the secret. Lesson 5. Make it obvious. First law. The first rule of building a good habit is simple. Make it obvious. If you want to build a habit, you must make it easy to see, because what you see again and again controls what you do. Many of our habits are automatic. We do them without thinking. That is why sometimes we don't even notice our habits. To change your habits, the first step is awareness. You must observe your daily actions and understand which habits are helping you and which are not. This idea teaches us to become more aware of our behavior. Just like a trained person can quickly notice something unusual, you should train your mind to notice your habits. When you become aware, you can start changing them. The best way to build a new habit is to make a clear plan. You should decide the exact time and place. For example, I will study English at 8 p.m. in my room. When your habit has a fixed time and place, your brain understands it better. It becomes easier to follow without confusion. Motivation is not as important. Your environment is more powerful. If junk food is on the table, you will eat it. If a book is on your desk, you will read it. If your phone is near you, you will use it. So instead of depending on willpower, change your environment. Design your surroundings in a smart way. Keep your English notebook open. Keep your water bottle near you. Keep your shoes where you can see them. When good things are visible, good habits become easier. The secret to self-control. Self-control is not about being strong all the time. It is about removing temptation. People with good habits don't fight temptation every day. They simply keep bad things away from their environment. If you don't see it, you don't think about it. If you don't think about it, you don't do it. Lesson 6. Make it attractive. Second law. The second rule of building a good habit is simple. Make it attractive. We all repeat things that feel good, and we avoid things that feel boring. Your brain always asks one question: will this make me feel good? If the answer is yes, you will do it again. So if you want to build a habit, don't force yourself. Make the habit enjoyable. When something feels fun, discipline becomes easy. How to make a habit irresistible. Irresistible means something that is so attractive or enjoyable that you cannot say no to it. For example, chocolate can be irresistible. Watching your favorite show can be irresistible. If a habit is enjoyable, you will naturally do it more often. If you make learning interesting, you will not feel bored. You will want to come back again and again. The role of friends in shaping your habits. We learn and copy from people around us. If your friends study regularly, you will feel motivated to study. If they waste time, you may also start wasting time. That is why your environment and people matter a lot. When you stay with people who have good habits, you slowly build the same habits, so choose your circle wisely. How to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Bad habits usually come from feelings like stress, boredom, or loneliness. For example, you may use your phone too much when you feel bored. To change a bad habit, first understand the real reason behind it. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Once you understand the cause, you can replace the bad habit with a better one. For example, instead of scrolling your phone, you can read something interesting or practice English. In the end, the idea is very clear. Make your habits enjoyable. Make learning fun by watching movies, listening to songs, or choosing interesting topics. When you enjoy the process, you don't need to push yourself. Good habits happen naturally. Lesson 7. Make it easy. Third law. The third rule of building a good habit is simple. Make it easy. Many people fail because they try to start big. They say, I will study for 2 hours every day, or I will go to the gym daily. But after a few days, they stop because it feels too hard. The truth is simple. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep moving forward. Even small progress is enough. Never stop completely. Walk slowly, but never backward. Success is not about speed, it is about consistency. You can move slowly, but you should not go backward. Even a small step forward every day is powerful. The law of least effort. Humans naturally choose the easiest option, so if something feels difficult, we avoid it. That is why you should make good habits easy. Keep your study books ready. Keep your learning materials in front of you. At the same time, make bad habits difficult. Hide distractions. Keep your phone away while studying. When good habits are easy and bad habits are hard, your behavior automatically improves. How to stop delaying work by starting with just 2 minutes. The biggest problem is not doing the work. The biggest problem is starting. So start very small, so small that you cannot say no. Read 1 page, write 1 sentence, practice for just 2 minutes. This is called the 2-minute rule. When you start small, your mind does not feel pressure, and once you start, it becomes easier to continue. How to make good habits happen automatically and bad habits very hard to do. You can design your life in a way that good habits happen automatically. For example, keep your gym clothes ready. Keep your English notebook open. At the same time, make bad habits difficult. Delete apps that waste your time. Remove things that distract you. In the end, remember one important truth. Planning is not progress. Thinking is not action. Only action creates change. So don't wait for the perfect time. Start now, even if it is very small. Lesson 8. Make it satisfying. The fourth rule of building a good habit is simple. Make it satisfying. If a habit feels good, you will repeat it. If it feels bad, you will stop doing it. Your brain always looks for quick rewards. That is why bad habits are easy, because they give instant pleasure. So if you want to build good habits, you must give your brain a reason to enjoy them. The most important rule for changing your behavior. We repeat what feels good. So after completing a good habit, give yourself a small reward. After studying, feel proud of yourself. After exercise, appreciate your effort. This small positive feeling tells your brain, "This is good, do it again." How to stick with good habits every day. Consistency is more important than perfection. You don't need to be perfect every day, you just need to keep going. One simple rule is never miss twice. If you miss one day, it is okay, but don't miss the next day. Tracking your habits can also help. When you see your progress, you feel motivated to continue. How a person who checks on you can help you change everything. When someone checks your progress, you become more serious. You don't want to disappoint them. This helps you stay disciplined. An accountability partner can be a friend, teacher, or anyone who supports your growth. They remind you to stay on track. In the end, remember one important thing. Don't punish yourself for mistakes. Learn from them. Every mistake is feedback. Every failure is a lesson. When your habits feel good and rewarding, you will follow them again and again. Now let's bring everything together in one simple and powerful message. Success is not about doing something big one time. Success is about doing small things every day. If you remember only one thing from this video, remember this: small habits decide your future. You don't need perfect motivation. You don't need big goals. You just need a simple system that you follow daily. Make your habits obvious. Make them attractive. Make them easy. Make them satisfying. Start very small, so small that you cannot say no. Read one page. Speak one sentence in English. Practice for just 2 minutes, because starting is the hardest part. Once you start, everything becomes easier. Also, remember this truth. You are not trying to achieve a goal. You are trying to become a new person. Not, "I want to learn English," but "I am an English speaker." Not, "I want to be fit," but "I am a healthy person." Your identity shapes your habits, and your habits shape your life. Some days you will feel motivated. Some days you will not. But don't stop. If you miss one day, it's okay, but never miss twice. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today. Start now. Start small, because one small step today can change your entire life tomorrow. Choose goals that match your natural strengths and then improve them with practice. We stay motivated when tasks are not too easy and not too hard. They should be just challenging enough to keep us interested. Habits can make you comfortable, but too much comfort can stop growth. You should keep challenging yourself and improving. Real success comes from small habits repeated every day. Focus on systems, not goals. Don't try to change your life overnight. Change your habits, and your life will change automatically. If you enjoyed this video and learned something valuable from Atomic Habits, then please like this video. Comment your favorite lesson below and subscribe to the channel for more simple English learning videos and powerful life lessons. See you in the next video.